Are you going to go get him? Or do you want me to?
I can.
Okay. Right here?
Right here.
Yeah. It's like,
Shut the door.
yes. And here's your mic, sir.
Okay.
Sorry, my hands are like freezing. It's so cold. It is so cold. All right. Now I'm parked right behind this, so if we have a wreck.
We don't have a wreck. We don't want to get this car damaged.
Well, yeah, but you're a state representative. Can't you pardon it?
Yes,
Can't you be like...
we can get the highway patrol to excuse you as long as it's in this parking lot. That's the only place I can guarantee that you won't be vilified.
What if I really hit my Jeep right now?
Well, I'd rather that you hit that than this pole in front of us.
Oh, man.
Can you drive?
I can. I only had one shot of whiskey this morning.
Just one?
Yeah, not my normal two.
Okay.
I've never driven this vehicle. If we were in the Suburban, it would be different.
So, are you going to use this on the radio too?
No, it's just going to be YouTubed.
Why not put it on, we'll have it on the radio?
Well,
You are in the radio business, you know.
Man, these brakes. I don't. So I have to. My first question I'm going to ask you, because I thought of this last night, and I don't know why it never dawned on me before. How does it feel your whole life you're Mr. Right? Tell me you use that all the time.
I didn't even think about it as a kid, really.
Oh, man.
But when I was in college and was dating somebody, I would always say, I'm your Mr. Right.
That's awesome.
So,
So it was a nice line.
Yeah, pretty
all
good
the time.
line. But,
speaking of that, how did you and Carol
work?
How did you and Carol meet?
We met at Southwestern speech class.
Speech was how I wanted to be in radio. That's how I knew I wanted to be in radio, was speech.
Right. So that's where we met, in a drama class.
You don't have your seatbelt on?
Yeah. That's bad. You might get a ticket for that.
We'll edit that out. No, what? I heard you're a magician.
Yes.
Can you do any magic tricks right now?
Not now, I can't. I can pull my thumb apart like this. Maybe let's try this.
That's like the best dad joke ever. That one never.
How's that?
That one never does. I heard that you spit fire one time at a Christmas party.
I did. I ate fire.
Ate fire.
And spit it. You have to be careful about that because I used to have a mustache. Now I don't have one because of that.
And then they said Max put it out. Bad Max put the fire out.
I don't remember that, but probably.
So you were Harry Potter before Harry Potter.
Exactly.
I've never even seen Harry Potter, so I don't know. I'm just... Now, there's also a story about you working at a Magnolia gas station?
My father and my grandfather owned a mobile Magnolia station when I was a kid, yeah.
Okay.
So that's how...
What was your job there?
I back in the days when you actually fill cars up and service cars.
Yes.
You don't do that anymore, but we did that when I was growing up.
Hey, there's one in Thomas.
Is there?
Yeah.
Well, there's not many left. There were a few in Weatherford when I first moved back here in '91, but they're all gone. Dean Cook did that when I first moved to town. But that's where I kind of got started, and it's around this corner right up ahead here. It's on the left. That was the station my dad owned. He built that.
Real? Right here?
Station, yeah.
That's crazy. So you worked at KWEY the first day it went on air?
Yes.
What was that like?
It was fun. It was a real exciting time for weather.
Now you were jockeying.
I was DJ, yeah.
Now who was your mentor jockeying? Who taught you how to jockey?
Well, I'd already learned a little bit in college.
Okay.
So I had a little, and that was at the campus radio station. But Dick Johnson was my mentor in the radio business, and he was my manager, and so he taught me a lot about how to write copy, how to, what I was already pretty good on the air, but he helped me to get better. And we had 2-3 guys, all young guys working at the station at the time. And so it was fun. I had a great time getting started. Everybody in the community just loved the station because we didn't have one. Clinton had one. Weatherford had one, but we didn't. Elk City had a station, but we didn't. So that was a big deal for Weatherford to get a radio station.
Nice. Yeah. What's the biggest flub you've ever made on air? Like that you're like, oh boy, I'm probably going to get in trouble for that one.
Well, one time we were broadcasting at the First National Bank, and Dick Johnson was there, and we were getting ready to close the remote. We were live in those days, of course.
Yeah.
And I said, this is Harold Wright and Big Dick Johnson for KWEY Radio.
Did he love it?
And he laughed, and I laughed, and people drove off the road. So that was a bad mistake.
So what got you into wanting to be a state representative? How did you go from radio to wanting to be a state representative?
Well,
How did that start?
I was always interested in politics. I was a political science minor in college, and so very interested in that. I interviewed a lot of politicians over the years, like one time I interviewed a presidential candidate.
Whoa.
Lloyd Benson was running for president. He came to Anadarko and interviewed him. Interviewed all the legislators over the years, like the local ones, as well as David Bourne when he was a U.S. senator and governor. So that's an interesting experience. And so I thought, well, it'd be fun, and I would enjoy it, and I like helping people, so that's why I did it.
Now, what is, if somebody's just coming in to working at the state capitol, what are 3 things they need to know? And I'm not talking about stuff like...
You mean working there as a state rep, or what?
Or just being in the building. Like, what's some dirt on the state capitol? Like, the second floor has the best vending machines, or, you know, like, what's some inside scoop on the capitol that maybe not everybody's going to know?
Well, you can go up into the dome. Not everybody gets to do that.
Oh, have you been?
I've been up to the top.
Nice.
And one of the things about that a lot of people don't know is that people who've been up in the dome, and you have to climb up a number of scary type staircases to get there.
Are you afraid of heights?
No.
Oh, okay.
But you go up different levels, and you finally get to the top, and you go in, and up on the wall are names of people who've been up there. Like,
like did they sign it?
They signed it. So I signed my name in the top dome of the Capitol. So if you ever get a chance to do that, you'll see my name up there.
Ooh, how do you get to be a person that gets to do that?
You have to be someone that's like state rep.
Like wealthy?
Liability issues. No wealthy. There's no money involved. Impromptu type stuff.
Oh, that's funny. You're getting this, right?
Yeah, sure.
That's the best way
What do you
to...
want, hamburger?
I'm not even really that hungry. I'm just thirsty.
Shake.
What are you going to get?
I don't know. What can we get? Whatever we want. I'll just have a...
Can we get whatever we want? Yeah, you're buying.
I thought you were.
This is on you. It's free, right?
I don't
When
think
you're an
so.
elected
We have to
official?
pay. No, it's not free. Matter of fact, you can't take things like that. It's illegal. So,
Has there been any perks like that come up?
no. Never had any
None
opportunity.
that you can talk
Well,
about?
not even that. I will tell you that there's a lot more honest folks up there than what people think. I will have a cherry limeade.
With extra cherry juice.
That's fine.
You got to do it that way.
But that's good. I like that. But,
Okay.
with no sugar.
They do sugar-free?
Yeah, sugar-free.
A sugar-free cherry limeade.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll try it too. When I order, and they say, "Is that all?" You need to yell, "And I need a banana."
Okay.
I think she heard me. I bet they do that. I bet they turn on the speakers and listen to people's
So
conversations.
you just did this so I would buy you something to drink.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I thought so.
Absolutely. This won't even get aired. It's just for a drink. That's all. Do you know I have vodka in the back? That's what we're going to put
Good.
in these cherry lemonades.
That would be a good way to start thirsty.
Yeah. How much do you want to tip her?
Oh, I don't know. How much is the bill? $5? So
Yeah.
20%, about $1.
How do you do that in your head?
Just I do.
Such a millennial. I got to get my calculator out.
10% of 50 cents, and $5 would be 50 cents, right? Double it for 20% would be $1.
Let me tell you a little story. I got into communications because it requires one math class.
There we are.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you. Have a good day.
You
Do you have
too.
any bananas?
Do you have any bananas?
You what?
Do you guys have any bananas?
We do, but it's only for the ice cream.
Oh.
Salad.
All
right.
I'm so sorry.
Thank
Oh,
you.
it's okay.
Good call right there. She's freezing her butt off and you're asking for a banana.
Well, you told me to. I minded you. I always mind people. I'm good at that.
No, you knocked on a door. I interrupted you.
Well, I
You knocked on the door?
I knocked on the door, and this guy came to the door, and I told him who I was. And he said, "Well, I'm not voting for you because you fired my son." Oh! And I said, "Well, I didn't fire him."
Did you say that? Todd did.
I said,
That's Todd.
Todd did that. That's what he did. Todd's the one that fired him. I said, "Why are you blaming me?"
I love that I knew that already.
So, anyway, That one, and then one time I was out calling on a guy in town in Weatherford, and I went to the door, and the guy was.
Hang on, when you won, did you like showboat by that guy's house and be like, show me your best dance move, show me your go-to dance move. Music comes on.
I don't really have a go-to.
Well, you don't scoot a boot, Harold. There we go. There we go. Does Carol scoot a boot with you?
She's a good dancer.
Do you throw her around like they did in the 20s when they
she's
do
really
all
good at that. I have 40 left feet. Now, Angela and I have 2 left feet.
If you're about to say Heston can dance, I might have to question your judgment on dancing.
Heston he's an athlete. He has those skills. I've done that.
Gotcha. What's your biggest pet peeve of youth today?
I think the fact that they are too stuck on their telephone.
I'll give you that one.
I mean, I think rings that people wear.
Oh, so you're probably not a fan of all my tattoos.
Well, I think that's up to you. And what I would tell you, or would have told you, is you've got to live with that the rest of your life. And that's the thing you have to decide. Because I had a friend that was in the Navy and he got a tattoo. And he told me one time, he said...
He regretted it?
He regretted it. He wished he hadn't done it. He was sorry. And don't ever get a tattoo.
Well, would you be against tattoos if you found out that I was getting KWEY tattooed on me? You gotta find a tattoo artist, because I know you want to know about this.
Yeah,
Once you find a tattoo artist, they become like a part of your family. So you've got to be able to trust them.
Yeah.
I mean, they're putting stuff on you that's never going away. Do you feel like tattoos are a little more common now?
Oh, yeah.
Because back in the day, I don't think I would have got hired with all my tattoos. Like, it would have been a little more like, whoa, she been to prison?
Yeah, no, I think it's more...
A little more common?
Yeah. It is.
Yeah. If you were going to get a tattoo, what would you get it of? I know you're never. And I know you're not a fan.
Yeah, I have one. You don't even know that.
Get out!
No, I don't.
Probably says Mr. Wright across your shoulders.
No, I don't. I don't know what I'd get.
You'd get Carol.
Yeah, probably a heart with Carol's name in it. But
That would be
what's
the
the
best.
running back for Dallas? He has those 2 things hanging out of his nose.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, he's setting an example for young people all over the country. And they show him on TV, and he's got those 2 things hanging out of his nose.
You know you sound like a grandpa.
And I think,
You sound
gee, many Christmas.
There's a tool on the
What a bad
ground.
example is that?
I know.
And then kids do it because of it. So you got to think twice, before you do something, because you may be setting an example for other people.
Better think twice. I think that's a song.
It is.
Hang on, we're going to straighten this out. So whoever gets in here next, probably Ray. Don't park so close.
All right, are we through?
I think so.
Okay.
Thanks for letting me interview
When you
you.
decide to get the sales, let us know.
Okay.